Okay, now, still on the issue of the restructuring of our country, which is very imminent as regards the insecurity challenge that we are facing. It is very urgent, and I wish that these things are done urgently. Like I said, let everybody start coming up with his or her own solutions if we really need to save our country. Anybody who is willing to assist, to help us, both we that are, indigents too, should start coming up with solutions. Now, like I said earlier, restructuring of our country includes rotating the presidency among the 6 geopolitical zones. What does that imply? It means that all political parties will produce their presidential candidate from any zone that it is his turn to be the president of the country. This is how we balance Nigeria equation. Nigeria is a unique country and requires a unique solution to run Nigeria. So, that is what it means. And it should be enshrined into the Constitution. Now that we have the opportunity, what is happening now is the opportunity for us to make sure that this thing is enshrined into our Constitution. The Chief Judge, the judiciary, which is the last hope of a common man, should be separated totally from the other 2 arms of government. Both its funding, or what I mean, once it is funded, they deserve the autonomy to manage themselves, to run their thing, and the Chief Judge of the Federation should be elected by the people and responsible to the people. All people's representatives, both traditional and government. That is what I mean, traditional and parliamentary. Traditional rulers, council chairmen to senators. Should elect who will be the Chief Judge of the Federation. It is not lawyers' affair. Lawyers are there to study law, understand law, and protect the people. Lawyers are Nigerians as well. They should be part of the voting. Every lawyer belongs to a council. Every lawyer belongs to a local council. Every lawyer belongs to a state. The same thing applies to the INEC chairman. So when we are talking about all these reforms, let's break it down. When you say you want miracles, specify the one you want to pray for. So let's break it down. INEC chairman should be elected by the people. Has nothing to do with appointment by the presidency. The same way the chief judge is elected, so should the INEC chairman be elected. Now, the INEC chairman supervises the election of the chief judge. The INEC, Independent Electoral Commission, supervises the election of the judge, while the judge, the judiciary, supervises the election of the INEC chairman. That is my own thinking. Before we now come down to policing, grassroots policing, they shied away from it for too long because of selfish reasons. State policing is what we need now. Policing at state and federal level. Police commissioners should come from the region where they hail from. Police commissioner of every is it state police station or whatever of a state should be from the region, from that region where the state is. These are my humble suggestions, and it is not as if these things have not been said before. A lot of people have been saying these things, but, well, Nigeria of yesterday, they played politics with it. But now is the time for us to do the needful. God will help us if we help ourselves. Now, these are the dimensions to it. Like I said, people have been talking about it, but there is a little dimension that I'm adding to it, which is what I've been discussing all this while on the issue of restructuring. Now, on the judiciary, every region will produce somebody that will be voted for, except the region where the president is coming from and the region where the INEC chairman is coming from. So it depends on which election comes first, whether it's INEC or the chief judge of the federation. So when the judiciary of a region produces whom they want to be the chief judge, then it is now left for the people to assess at primary level, amongst the people that they produce as their candidate. Then once it has been done at a regional level, then the next thing is it will be voted nationally. The same thing applies to the INEC. So that these offices will know that they are responsible to the people, so that whatever they do, they know they are responsible to the people. So when the people say explain certain things to us, they will come out and explain without fear or favor, because the people elected them in. So this is what I am saying. Is, like I said, is a dimension to solving our problem. A dimension to these things that have been said before, and a way to solve our problem. If these things has been done so many years, decades, that it has been discussed, by now we won't have been in the situation we find ourselves. The government of today should be more responsible to the people. Do the people's will, so that we can forge ahead. May God help us.